In less than 1 month's time, I will be lining up for my first and possibly last obstacle course race. Now, one of the challenges with this kind of race is that unless you can build a course in your back garden, you kind of have to make it up. And that works well up to a point, but there's only so long that you can leave your child sitting in the swing, waiting patiently while you have another go on the monkey bars in the local park. So bring on Camelot Events, based in Dorking in Surrey and home of the Nuts Challenge. They have pay and play sessions, which, well, allows you to do just that. Turn up, pay, and play on the obstacles that are all set up for you. And just hope that you can drive home in one piece at the end of your 2 hours. So this may seem like a tame opening, but this is actually how you get in to the course in order to be able to register to pay and play. And onto the real stuff then. So straight on with the rings. This was the first obstacle that I tried of the day, so I was feeling fresh and ready, and I cruised through them like Wolf from Gladiator. Okay, that is the first obstacle, the rings. I'm now going to go over to try the high rig. Now, I did try the high rig, but that deserves its own section, so we're going to come back to that later on in the video. Okay, on to some of the other obstacles. So climbing walls, for instance, they're really well set up with varying difficulties. I didn't find these too challenging actually. Easy ones in the middle, slightly harder ones on the outside. Up and over the cargo net. I think I stylishly managed to roll down and walk away from without anyone knowing. She said not to roll, and with good reason. That was painful. Now, this was an interesting obstacle. These are inverted bars, so it looks quite easy, but all of the forces are working against you here, and the bars rotate as well, which makes this grip sapping and quite difficult. I got some good advice on this obstacle, the ladder, which is to actually hold on to the outside of the ladder, not on to the rungs themselves, because they're corrugated and that will actually chew your hands up. But holding onto the outside got a bit of a rhythm and it wasn't too hard. Okay, next up we have the rope climb, the 11-year-old boy's gym nemesis. This is the one that could leave you crying in a heap on the floor. But it turns out this is actually all about technique, not being muscly, and with a bit of practice I managed to crack it. Coming down needs a bit of work though. This was the obstacle that I had feared the most at the start of the day, but that was very, very quickly replaced by the multi-rigs. Now, a small section of the course is built into the trail, and this is dedicated to what I thought would actually be some of the easier obstacles, like over-unders. Turns out I'm slow at both going over and going under. I am okay on the balance though. and this is coming up to a 6-foot wall. And yet, it nearly beat me. On to some different skills now. So part of the race will basically involve picking things up, dragging things, and hauling heavy weights. So welcome to the gun show. Basically this is just dragging and hauling stuff around. Nothing too technical here, just a good strength workout. Okay, now my new nemesis, the high rig. What is this monster? I have seen videos of people just floating across this like it takes no energy or effort at all. But as you can see, this was really challenging. Here's another angle. When I'm on the rotating wheel in the middle, I actually have no idea what to do next. How am I able to move my arms across onto that second ring? Might have to come back to that one. Then this happened. I don't know how I did that. So I finished the day at this intriguing tower-like structure. You basically climb in and then work your way up through this tunnel of towers, which I can only liken to a newborn's journey into the world. Haul yourself up a couple of floors, put your hand in some muddy water, get to the top and enjoy the view. And that's it from me. That is a little breakdown of the day at the Camelot Events Nuts Challenge course in Dorking in Surrey. If you're in the area or can make it into the area, go and visit, go and spend some time there. It is a lot of fun, whether you're into obstacle course racing or not. Thank you for checking out the video. Drop some comments below if you've done this kind of event before. How do I get through those rigs? What's the technique? Or link me to some videos that can teach me the techniques, because I've got 3 weeks to try and nail it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.